Welcome to the Operations Evaluation Web Tool Training Series. In this training video, you will learn how to complete a Level 1 safety evaluation in the web tool. I will now step you through a video walkthrough of the Level 1 safety analysis. You may pause at any time to step through the process at your own pace. Please keep in mind that this is an example project. Your analysis, data entry, and level of effort will be different on every project. We will double-click on the project with the status in progress, project 20257, and wait for the window to open. Once the window opens, we will want to look at the project information on the left side of the screen. We will also look at the supporting documents, which can be reached by scrolling down. We can view and download the supporting documents if necessary. We'll then scroll up and review the due dates for our analysis that can be seen at the top of the screen. The next step is to open each location and check the additional location data. I will do one location for this walkthrough. Double-click on a location to open it. Each location may be different, so be careful to note any differences. The RTR will need to answer the safety questions, review and approve the automated patterns, and review and approve the automated recommendations to apply to the location or to all locations within the project limits. The RTR can also add their own custom recommendations if necessary. The analysis for each location must be complete, including marking all required analysis complete boxes in the My Analysis table before the system will allow the entire Level 1 safety analysis to be complete. This also applies for any optional analyses that an RTR gave a yes answer. To contrast, here is another project location window with an optional question marked yes and the analysis complete box checked. Let's return to our original project and review the questions. There are 16 Level 1 safety analysis questions, and they will always be set to a default answer of no. When the offline analysis is complete and I have answers to the questions, I will click on the pencil icon to edit the table. I will answer yes to the questions that are supported by project information and offline safety data. I will conduct my analysis and then click on the box under the Analysis Complete column. For this project, I will answer yes for the questions concerning high potential for crash reduction, correctable rear end crash patterns, and correctable roadway departure crash patterns as supported by my accident histories and previous safety reports. I will click all of the analysis complete boxes for the required questions to indicate my analysis is done. Lastly, I will click on the pencil icon to stop editing. Don't forget to save often. Next, I will upload documents from my analysis or embedded PDF files with links to larger files, especially if the data is in OnTrack, in ProjectWise, or on shared drives. The limit on individual files or groups of files is 25 megabytes. I will scroll down to the Documents table and click on the green upward arrow icon to open the selection window. I will click on the Choose File button, select my file, and then click on the Open button. I will then select the document type group of CDOT Operations Evaluation, and then select the document type from the drop-down menus. I can modify the date if necessary. I will then click on the blue Import button and wait to see if the import was successful. If the import goes green, I will then click the X in the upper right side of the window to close the attachment window. I can now add notes to the project about what I did, when, and what I found on the project, and any other information that should be conveyed to the RTRL and the project manager. I will click on the green plus icon and open the Notes window. I will enter my notes and then click on the Save and Close icon at the top of the window. I will scroll down to the Patterns table, and if I don't see any loaded patterns, I will click the refresh icon to see the list. Some questions do not generate patterns. If no patterns are generated, then I can skip to the recommendations table. For this example, I can see patterns and will now edit the table by clicking the pencil icon. For this example project, I will agree with a couple patterns. It is recommended that the RTR review each pattern, as different patterns can offer similar recommendations. Agree with only those patterns that are applicable to the project. Once you've agreed with the applicable patterns, click on the pencil icon to stop editing and scroll down to the recommendations table. If recommendations have not loaded, click on the refresh icon to see the list. If there are no auto-generated recommendations, I can add custom recommendations. Be sure to give enough detail and supporting documents to justify the recommendation. For this example project, there are several recommendations. I will review each recommendation, agree to the ones that are applicable, and then write a detailed summary description for each recommendation. Detailed descriptions are critical for project managers to understand what the recommendations mean and to differentiate similar recommendations. Click the pencil icon to edit the table. Then enter your descriptions. Once all the descriptions are in, I can create a custom recommendation. I will click on the blue Add New Row button to create a new row. I will click in the pattern field and type NA unless there is a technical pattern to use. Next, I will click on the recommendation field and add my recommendation. Then I will click in the description field and add my description. Once my recommendations are finalized, I can click the pencil icon to stop editing. I can then click on one or more of the recommendations and click the Apply Recommendations to All Locations icon seen here. Only apply recommendations across all locations if they are detailed and applicable. Overuse of this tool can lead to having hundreds of recommendations listed and cause confusion for project managers and RTRs. If the location analysis is done, click on the Analysis Complete icon on the far right side of the window. Click the Save and Close icon at the top of the screen. Repeat the Level 1 safety analysis steps for each location and save your progress until the Level 1 Done column is completed as seen here. Clicking on the completed entire analysis icon on the right side of the screen will finish your Level 1 analysis. You will get another screen asking if a Level 2 safety analysis is necessary. If it is not, click No. For this project, we will click Yes. You will now see a completed on date under the Safety Level 1 column at the top of the screen. You may now click Save and Close and finish your analysis. Your next steps. Once you've logged in for the first time, wait for your notification that your roles are set up. If you are a project manager, view our other PM training guidelines and videos on Learning Lane. If you are an RTRL or RTR, view our training manuals and videos on Learning Lane. If If you have questions, please contact one of our administrators who will be happy to help you.